All right, guys. So we're live. I'm in the cave. I'm pretty sure there's nobody that's going to join me because I'm never on this account, but I'm in the man cave. One, I wanted to talk about my Instagram account. Where is it at? Number two, what do you have in the cave? So this is the current condition of the cave. I call it the danger room. The reason why I call it the danger room is because I got my X-Men. And this is maybe one of my favorite walls in the entire cave. I got Jean, Storm, Psylocke, Gambit, Cyclops, Wolverine, Rogue, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Cable. Whiskey's about to enter the room. You may see him in a second. And there he is, the man of the hour. He runs this place. This is his lounge. That's where he goes. He got his turtles and he's got his green section there with Grogu. I got my MCU tribute there with Thanos on throne. And I got a Captain America with the hammer, baby, and a broken shield. I got my Sentinel attacking my X-Men, some X-Men artwork there, Felipe Masferreira, Jim Lee, Scott Williams there. And then, like I said, this section is the section that I work at. This is where I'm at when I'm doing the shows on the Hyperdrive channel, as well as when I'm working. Currently, I'm going into some digital media, keeping my original media. I'm not getting rid of it, but I'm also getting into some of my family videotapes, as you can see them. I'm trying to back them up digitally, which is a mission. But this is where I have my N1 Starfighter, a few of my helmets, my Mandalorian helmets, my Burger King posters there from the old 1980s, 79, I think it is. Batman Hush statue, which by far is the very best Batman statue, period. And then I got my omnibus collection here, the Tower of Power. I have Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, 2, Classic X-Men, 2, 3, 4. I got Days of Future Past in there with one of these in there. I got the Mutant Massacre, Follow the Mutants, Inferno Prelude. I got the Jim Lee run, Extinction Agenda, House of M. I love this book right here, which is the official handbook of the Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition. Love that. You must have it. The Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, Infinity Crusades, the Eternals, Silver Surfer, Moon Knight. These are all must-haves for me, and I still have more down here with Onslaught, Uncanny X-Force, Age of Apocalypse, Wolverine, New Mutants, Avengers vs. X-Men. I think I even got Ultimate X-Men down there. Yeah, without the cover. Then I got my Star Wars side. So underneath there, you see the statues and the toys and stuff like that. Those are all comic books. I could show that off a little bit. I got my lights dim because I got to charge them right now. As you can see, even the one above Maul and Asajj is already dead. I just got to recharge them. I got my Revan. I got my Lord Vader. I got some heroes here. Stormtroopers are heroes. And then we have some Empire over here. Millennium Falcon's there because it was captured. Yeah, and I got the Millennium Falcon watch. Don't know about that life, do you? Service merchandise, old school. All right, and then on the other side of the window, we got more of a Mandoverse Clone Wars section here. So we have Ahsoka, Fighting Maul, Ahsoka from Mando. We got Bo-Katan from the Clone Wars era. Then we got a whole Mandalorian tribute here. Anything Mando, it's in here. I mean, you got Boba, you got Jango, you got Death Watch, you got the Armorer, you got Trapper Wolf in there. I mean, you got to have Trapper. You have Carson in there. You have the Mando Steel one, and then you have the Dura Steel Mando over there. And then down here, you got Boba from the Book of Boba Fett. Then you got Jango, Boba, Mando, Heavy Mando, which is Paz, and you have Bo. And then at the very bottom over here, you got the Clone Troopers. Jesse, Rex, Commander Cody, the Great Trader, and then Vaughn, and then a whole bunch of 501st. And like I said, what are these? What are these little windows here? This is where I keep my comics. So those are all comic books underneath. They're so stacked that right now I have comics laying on top of comics. And then this section, which looks slightly different, they're a little bit bigger. These are for my slabbed CGC books. This is a custom piece made by the Classic Collector on Instagram. That's 1, 2, 3 sides. And then the last side here is where I actually get down and watch TV. I have something going on the screen right now, but I got my Rex and Cody tribute with Clone Commanders at the bottom. Boss may be gone soon. He may be replaced, hopefully, with the Ralph McQuarrie Stormtrooper. Right now I have the Ralph McQuarrie Boba Fett in there on the opposite side. That's going to be black in just a second. But that's the room. This is where I work. This is where I chill out. This is where I do the show on MCE. Now, that being the case, how do I turn this thing around? Want to talk to you guys, just take a few minutes just to explain what's going on with No More Mutants on Instagram. A lot of people may not know this, but Instagram, they have bots all over it. And a lot of these companies, like let's say Disney, Warner Brothers, or anything like that, hire these companies that use artificial intelligence bots to comb all of Instagram. I have posted a bazillion trailers to promote movies and stuff like that. That being the case, I've been flagged for copyright infringement for posting trailers and movies that everybody else posts. Because of that, Instagram has brought my account down. I've emailed Instagram. They have not replied to me with an email other than the generic copy and paste. That's all they've been doing. They're telling me my account is disabled at this particular point. They have not given me a date of when it could possibly come back or will it come back, period. I don't even know that. But like LeBron said, I'm taking my talents to Miami. I'll take my talents to YouTube. I've been on the MCE channel many years, 2 years, not many, 2 years, for a time with Seth and George. And George has kept me on the Hyperdrive channel. I've been on his channel multiple times consistently. And we have a great time and we chit chat and we have a blast with Zebin from Spice Runners and Luke and Frankie. And so what I want to do is something similar but different. I don't want to cover only Star Wars. I want to cover what you guys want to cover. I actually want to open the floor to you guys to ask questions, to bring up the topic of conversations, almost like caller number one, you're on the air. What do you have? What is your question? And so forth. So something like that. I've been talking to Paul at Powers of X, a friend of mine. We're trying to powwow this and figure out how we do this. And like I said, I know nobody's here right now because all I have is 300 followers. But I hope today, hope to get that at a much higher rate one day. And maybe you guys can join us. If you would like to subscribe, like, comment. If you're looking for me, I'm here. I'm just not as consistent yet because it is the beginning of the year. I'm trying to wrap my head on software that I need, possible music infringements, how they are on YouTube. So that's why you saw my screen and you didn't hear anything on it. So I don't want to get flagged. But that being the case, guys, I'd really appreciate if you go ahead and forward this to a friend. Let everybody know that that's looking for me. I am on YouTube. That being the case, guys, I hope you have a great 2024. May the 2024 be with you. And we'll see what we do. Peace out.